Hello and welcome to the Growth Podcasts. Here is your host, RJ.
Welcome to our listeners on our podcast platforms and to all our viewers on our YouTube channel. It's great to be with you again for another episode of the Growth Podcast. Yes, we have listened to so many podcasts over the last couple of months, I would want to say. We're almost going for a year now on podcasting. Initially, we started out as the NACIC GROWTH Podcast, and then it was decided that I continue this on the Growth Podcast channel. Yes, so much has happened since we first started our podcast. If you sometimes feel as though you are caught in life's quicksand, you know, you're not alone. You have a lot of company. We work, we struggle, we try to do everything we possibly can to move on to a higher level of well-being. But it seems like the harder we work, the more stuck we get. If you're approaching a category 5 frustration level, a high level of frustration, you might give what I am going to give you today in this podcast a try. Switch your focus from that really nice but frustrated person in the mirror to one more what the other good folks are about. I realize that it's important to watch out for you number one, for ourselves. But we need to set goals. We need to lay out plans and then do those things we need to do so that we can then at least make some progress towards our goal.
The Growth Podcasts, broadcasting worldwide. To get all the free resources you need to grow your business, visit www.onlinegrowthchannel.com, www.onlinegrowthchannel.com for 100% free resources.
Do you want to grow your business? Do you need to get ahead of the competition? OGC Digital can help with that. We are the go-to experts for an all-in-one solution. Contact us today. Send an email to support@ogcvideoagency.com or visit our website at www.ogcvideoagency.com.
We need to demonstrate personal financial responsibility, plan for retirement, and frequently just cover our backside so it doesn't get chewed off by one or more of life's rodents, life's pests. However, what frequently happens is that we become so over-focused on ourselves and our own personal well-being that we wind up building huge walls. We lose the ability or even the desire to see the bigger picture and the possibilities that life presents to us. We become so focused on me, that we sometimes begin scrutinizing even the most insignificant events to determine their potential impact on our personal lives. We become victims to ourselves. And to be real honest about it, we sometimes just become so busy that we lose track of where we thought we wanted our lives to wind up in the first place. One possible solution, as I mentioned earlier, is to change our focus from me to others. From being the receiver to being the giver. And no, I'm not even implying that this requires any major change in the things we do every day. It may eventually lead to that, but it's not a critical part of the initial process. Here's what I mean. No matter what you do to earn a living or keep the household moving in a logical direction, somewhere down the line, a real person will most probably benefit from what you do. Just think about it. The work we do is not just to stuff computer systems full of information? Or helps machines work better? It's not just to take people's money so we'll have a paycheck at the end of the week. No. It's not just filling out forms, nailing pieces of board together, or assembling electronic devices, holding packages, going to meetings, etc. No, it's not that.
You are listening to the Growth Podcasts. Are you interested in doing an online tourism business course? Please visit tourismbusinessonline.com, tourismbusinessonline.com. For affordable and quality websites, visit www.ogcwebsiteagency.com, www.ogcwebsiteagency.com.
Visit www.ogcvideoagency.com/shop for professional logo and amazing social media advertising designs. www.ogcvideoagency.com/shop.
Somewhere, sometime, and maybe sometimes immediately, another human being will likely be positively affected by what you do. And yes, if you were paying attention, you would have noticed that I've used a couple of cop-out words before, like likely and probably. I had to do that because in the real world, there are some individuals whose money-making efforts are focused mainly on non-beneficial activities. That's just the way the world is. For the rest of us, however, our activities and work generally reflect a more positive endeavor. That leads us back to the original suggestion. If you are caught in the quicksand, take a few minutes to really think about the people, those individuals who will be better off, healthier, or even happier because of what you do. Think about how you are giving of your time and talents so that others will profit in some way from your efforts. Do you see what can happen here? When we change our focus from me to others, our work, the things we do every day, starts taking on a new significance. We are now a giver. Our life honestly is meaningful. We know that what we do is truly important to someone else. That's pretty special, huh? If you're having to really stretch your imagination to see at least one other person benefiting from the things you do, and it's really not fitting together, you might consider looking into a different occupation, or at least a different way to spend your free time.
You are listening to the Growth Podcasts. Visit www.ogcvideoagency.com for high-quality short videos to market your services or products on social media. www.ogcvideoagency.com.
There are a bunch of people who could really benefit from your talents. Think about what you do well, what you enjoy doing, that could help others have a better life. Then go and do it. You'll be out of the quicksand before you know it. Just change your focus from me to others. That brings us to the end of this episode.
Please like or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and podcast platforms. The Growth Podcasts is broadcasted once weekly, every Thursday at 3 p.m. Beijing time, GMT +8. Until next time, please stay safe and be blessed. Till we meet again.